I feel like it's been too long since my last video, and so I felt the need to record. And one of the reasons why it's been a while since I last recorded was because, well, along with me being in college and this semester just being crazy, one of the things I've been working on is my short film. And in this video I'm going to be talking to you about one of the recent changes that I had to make to my short film. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ricky. This is Royal Hawk Studios, where I talk about I've been changing the content a little bit on this channel. I used to do painting tutorials, and I've been changing things a little bit where I'm talking more about creativity, and I'm kind of going into content creation. Right now I'm working on my animation project, so that's the biggest thing I've been talking about. The most recent change that I'm talking about is cutting down the length of what my short film is going to be. So if you've ever thought about working on an animated short film, you probably debated on the length of it, since you're probably going to be working on it on your own, or if you're lucky, you have a small team working on your short film with you. I don't have a small team. I'm working completely by myself. I am probably going to hire voice actors in the future. I'm thinking about doing that around the winter time, in between semesters, or maybe at the during my next semester. But one of the biggest struggles that us creative people have is holding back on our story. At least I do, I guess. About a year ago, I had the idea for this short film, and it was an epic story with a bunch of twists and turns and action and stuff like that. But there was one thing that I needed to tell in that story. And over time, I've been cutting down this character, cutting out that character, and like just getting the story down to the bare bones of what the story is trying to tell. And I did my most recent cut of not only a whole sequence, but actually a whole character. The character I'm actually talking about is the one that I designed earlier in this channel. His name was Edward Yarden, and he's a character within this world that I'm making. However, he wasn't exactly important to the story that I was trying to tell with the main character, Yasuo. So the main conflict of this character is an internal conflict. I was able to cut down the length of the story to make the conflict more internal based, instead of him interacting with the secondary character to ultimately reach the conclusion of the story. And it's kind of complicated when I try to talk about it out loud. I really need to try to work on that. But yeah, it's something that I really needed to do because I've been falling behind schedule on the short film, and so I needed a way to shorten the length of the film so I can get it done in time. I ultimately thought about what the core of the story is going to be for the short film. And I tried to figure out a way for the story to get closer to that core element as quick as possible within like the shortest amount of time. And that was a pretty difficult thing to do, especially since I had this idea of a story with like different interactions with the different characters and stuff like that, and it was just going to be a big emotional drama with this character. But it is my first short film, so maybe trying to go all out isn't the best idea. And so going forward, my story is going to be a little more tame. But the biggest thing that I wanted to do with the story is to, one, have a good plot that the main character is focusing on, and also I want good art. Having good art in my creations is super important to me. So one of the things I need to do is make sure I have enough time to focus on creating good art for this film. So cutting down the length of this film was something that I really needed to do. And so right now I'm aiming for this film to be around 3 minutes, and it was originally going to be like 12 minutes long, which is pretty crazy, but if I didn't slack on my time management, I probably would have gotten it done. Also, life just gets in the way sometimes. You know, I have a whole bunch of ideas for projects that I want to do, and there just isn't enough time in the day. Sometimes I'll want to stay up all night and work on different projects, but my body won't let me. Yeah, that used to be a big problem. I'm actually on a good sleep schedule right now, so, you know, thank God for that. Right now, I need to focus on doing more with my short film while also managing my time in college. And you know, keep on keeping on. So yeah, that's the update that I have for you guys, and let me know what you think about this topic of cutting down your short film, if that's something that you are doing like me. And let me know what you guys think about like the creative process when it comes to animation, or really just any content creation. I'm kind of into that right now. So yeah, leave a like in this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel for more content in the future, and I will see you in the next video.